Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface with a little bit of controversy reigning about my voice at the moment. A little annoying thing coming up. Oh, when you get halfway through that bridge, it dismounts you every time. Really, really annoying, Blizz. Just let us go through. So, some people are saying your voice seems to change on a daily basis, and probably a few reasons for that. First of all, am I doing the voiceover when I've just woken up? Because I probably spend a lot of the night actually saving the edited videos. And then, secondly, have I had my cup of coffee? Because that plays a very important role on whether or not I'm chipper or not. Caffeine. And also, how far the microphone is away from my mouth. This new mic that I've got, which I think is great. Please don't knock the sound quality. It's absolutely phenomenal. Compared to what it was, distorted and ugh. And even if I move it an extra centimetre away from my mouth than I had it the day before, it has that sort of effect. So, don't worry guys, it's still me. I'm still Az, still haven't changed. But hopefully I'll try and get a bit more consistency about exactly where I position the mic. So what's in store in this video today? Well, we have got some really good stuff. It's the Shado Pan. We had our lull yesterday, and now we're back on a high today. There are some very, very interesting quests, and it makes me want to kiss Blizzard at times and then just turn around and headbutt them at the same time, because it's just like, how can you produce such good questing and interesting questing for segments like the Shado Pan, and yet, you know, the majority of the stuff just utter dross? Because you've been following this experience with me, and although some of you aren't too bothered about doing kill and collect, I must stress you are in the minority. A lot of the comments have been, yeah, you know, we're pretty much just doing kill and collect, kill and collect, kill and collect. So what have we had to do so far? As you can see, me doing some very weird hand movements. Well, we've had to go round part of Nisal Temple. This is part of it. Remember, the other part is a dungeon, which has been completely overrun by the Mantrid. So we're here. I've had to go round the actual base itself, find some clues about somebody's missing daddy. Who's your daddy? I'm your daddy. And then, and then we've had to go off and tame a yak, a very, very bad yak. So it was butting us and getting a bit raged, and now it sent us here. So we're back again with the stealthed monk. Yes, I know it's not a monk. That's a joke from yesterday's vid. And I had to double take when I first came here, because I'm only level 88. And these mobs are level 90. And remember, this is a quest that it's given me. You know, it didn't have to give me this quest, so it's given me this quest. I've got to go to this area, kill these Mantrid, and then see if they drop, you know, there you go, bits of a person, I think it is, to get them back. And I was just like, I'm only level 88, and you know, level 90s when you're 88, especially in this expansion, because there's so much difference between a level 88 and a level 90 in this game. You know, you could be talking hundreds upon hundreds of KHP on a mob. So it was tough stuff. Well, I mean, it doesn't look it at times. If I can pick them off one by one, yeah, it's easy, it's okay, it's cool. But if I get them 2-on-1, it starts getting a wee bit difficult, but Frost saves the day. 3-on-1, I wouldn't stand a chance. But it's nice, because, you know, it just, again, feels as if you've got a wee bit of toughness. It's another tweak on an RNG quest, or a Basilisk Brain quest, as I like to call them. And also, you know, a sort of kill quest in between. Look at that. Yes, another recipe. And, you know, it's just nice that we're in an area, once more, where we're feeling as if we're getting a tough, interesting questing experience. Yeah, that was a monk and his mate pulling everything in sight. There's, I am worried that when the game does come out, we are going to get another Death Knight situation that we got in Wrath of the Lich King. Because although Blizzard said that will never happen again, they have done some really, really odd nerfing of every single class on the beta servers recently, apart from monks, which they've been buffing. And monks were already very, very good. So suddenly we started getting a lot weaker, and I'm talking every class. I'm not whinging about mages here or warlocks or anything like that. Every class apart from monks took a big nerf. And then monks got a buff. So Worry, worry, worry. We shall see, though. And this also leads me to something which I'll discuss a little bit later when I'm trying to tame some yaks, because it's really annoying. But there we go. So I'm going to hand these bad boys in. Let's pick up some new questy poos. Where are we going to go now? I was going to end the video there, but I decided not to. And carry on. I change my mind as often as I change my underwear. Once a day. That's not a lie, is it? I mean, changing my mind, that is. The underwear's fine. Right, so we've got a few quests to do. And this is the most annoying one of the whole day. Is I have to find a yak that's tameable. So I just throw a lasso on it. And if it's tameable, it'll just tell me straight away. But if it's not tameable, we'll get to a situation like this where we actually have to fight it. But we can't kill it. We just burn it down to X amount of health and then it runs away. So we're not even getting experience for these bleeming things. Anyway, one of my subscribers said something very interesting. You know how I've been saying... Oh, you know, I've been saying... Oh, I love Trailer Park Boys. I've been saying that I need to have some more ideas about what you'd like me to do, because the beta's only got 2 weeks left, and then it's going to close for good. And then we'll be getting, you know, a bit of a gap, which I need to fill with videos before the launch. And somebody said, you know, when the game launches as, why don't you do some videos of leveling up a monk from level 1 to level 90? Now, that's a very interesting idea, and I do like it or not. I do like it a lot. There's a couple of problems, though, with it, so I want to discuss this with you guys. The first problem is you would obviously see a lot of quests that you've already seen before, because you've got characters from level 1 to 85. So there would be a lot of stuff in there. You see, you'll be, you know, working off the assumption that you want to see a monk level. And therefore, if you want to see a monk level, what would you like me to do with that monk? Would you like me to be a healer? Would you like me to be a tank? Would you like me to be a DPS? Would you watch it? Would you not be interested in a video like that at all? You know, so I'd like to get your thoughts and feelings on that. Please, in the comments below, you know, good, bad, ugly, just, you know, your thoughts and feelings on that would be excellent, and I'd really, really appreciate it. So where's all the good stuff? Well, the good stuff's going to happen in a minute when I find this yak. Yes. And I'm going to go into a cave just underneath where we are now. And there are some wonderful tweaks on, firstly, a kill quest. We're going to come across a boss, which we have to fight and kill, which is just, oh my god, I loved it so much. And we're also going to find a little surprise in here as well. So everything's coming up Millhouse right now. So first of all, we just got to put these monks to rest, or put these pandas at least to rest. Just by clicking on them, it releases the spirit. Don't worry if the video looks a bit odd for the next minute or so. It's because the server went ridiculously laggy for a significant amount of time yesterday, for about half an hour or so. So I had to chop and change the video at a moment's notice. But in here, we have to fight some corrupted Shahs. Here we go, coming up to one now. And they have an interesting little debuff. Look at that. So that because they are Shahs and they have various parts of corruption, they put various fear effects on you. So one of them just puts your health down to 1, and it makes you have a fear of dying. So it's working off you going to panic as a character, thinking, oh my god, I've only got 1 health left, and maybe start running out the way. Don't just persist with your fighting. Just make sure you don't get hit, but just persist with your fighting. Another one raises you up in the air, and then it brings up a thing, don't fall. So you're thinking, oh my god, should I break this? Shouldn't I break this? Break it. You'll be fine. So it's nice little tweaks on that. It genuinely works off your fears and your panics. Because if you're in the game and you're fighting a mob and suddenly you jump from full HPs down to 1, you're suddenly like, what? So yeah, very well done, Blizzard. Again, top marks, and it's just, oh, why couldn't you do this before? So, honestly, it's really frustrating. It's great, but when I've had to go through so much crap, it really is frustrating. So this is the boss, and this has got a wonderful mechanic. There you go. And then remember, this is sped up ×4. You're fighting him, and then suddenly it turns the lights off and screams. Everything goes black, and it just goes, ah! You know, like you're going through a ghost train in a park ride or a fairground. Oh, it was fantastic. I totally forgot about this. I think I've done it before, but oh my goodness, they've tweaked it a bit, and it was great. I was laughing throughout the whole fight. I just thought it was phenomenal. And when the lights go out, you are suddenly like, freeze, panic, what do we do? And look what I find in here. Ooh, a nice little 92 Elite. So I can't tackle that. No. But you notice that I phased the video. Why? Well, as soon as I did that, I logged out, went on to Az was in the Dread Waste just next door. I then flew over as quickly as I could, went into the cave, got to the back, and he was still there. And I killed him on Az, and he did drop another little blue item. Not one of these wearable blues, I'm talking one of these fun little blues. And I will show you that in another video with something else. Depending on how long it takes to upload this, it might be your little midnight feast, your little treat for tonight, if I can get this up as well. I know a bit short of it. So there we go. I've managed to take care of all those guys. So wonderful little tweaks on basic kill and collect quests. And as I stressed on multiple videos before, that's all it needs to make it interesting and make it fun. And as you can see, I'm just about to ding level 89, which I don't quite do. I have to go off and find some other quests randomly. So when I pick up the video tomorrow, I'll be starting at 89, and it'll be interesting stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Take care, everyone, and I'll be back very soon. Bye-bye.